guys, I'm Alex from Modern Homemaker, and today I wanted to share with you a very easy project in time for the holidays. I haven't quite figured out a project for Christmas yet, but since I've received a request from my family friend to make them a modern menorah, I thought that I might as well share it in here for any of you celebrating Hanukkah this year. And being such a simple modern design, it could very well pass as a centerpiece for your Christmas table or any type of occasion, or even just a simple candle holder. Don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments down below if you have any ideas that I could share in here in time for Christmas. And yeah, that's it. Let me show you how I made this modern menorah. I've seen plenty of modernized versions for the menorah, but I decided to make my own design using the material that I know best, which is wood, and keeping it simple so that it could also be used just as a candle holder at any other time of the year. So to start this project, you'll need a 3 cm thick slab of at least 150 cm length, and I went with 7 cm tall. And we'll need to mark them into 5 different size pieces of the sizes shown up on the screen, and I'll also try to put a link in the description down below with the written instructions from now on, so just so you know it's probably there. And then we'll need to mark the placement of the holes. The holes are really scattered around the boards randomly, but I will share the exact measurements that I used in the link on the description, because what you really don't want is for any of the candles to cover another one. Really, they should be about 4 cm apart from each other if you're following this exact design. But placed on different boards, if that makes any sense to you, I hope it does. The next step is to make the holes where the candles will be standing on the wood panels, taking them 2 cm deep into the wood. For this, I marked on the drill with the tape where the 2 cm will hit, and then carefully drill down till the tape hit the edge. It is important that it is as straight down as possible, or else your candle could end up crooked. And I recommend that you use a colored tape like black, white, or whatever, because I almost couldn't see mine. And then you can proceed to cutting the boards directly on the markings. Now, if you notice on the design, actually one of the 5 pieces is taller than the others, and my original idea was to buy a different type of wood to achieve that subtle contrast between the woods, but I was too lazy to go to an actual wood store place or whatever, so I ended up simply adding a 4 cm piece of that same wood to the bottom of the center panel to add height, and making sure the seam was as invisible as possible. And I think it really isn't very noticeable, so yay! Then give everything a very good sanding. I think I did 120 first and then 180 because I really wanted the boards to be smooth and beautiful. At this point, the design was very simple, so I decided to add a little bling bling to the top where the candles will stand, using a copper tube that my husband very kindly cut to size for me using a special tool for cutting tubes. Who would have known? And we made them, I think, of about 6 or 7 centimeters tall, considering that they will be 2 centimeters into the wood, so only 4 or 5 centimeters of the tube will be showing. I recommend that you buy the tube using an existing candle as a guide to ensure that whatever you choose to fit in there will fit. And in my case, I decided to make my own oil candles with some test tubes that I got from Amazon. So I obviously took one of them with me when I was using the copper tubes. And at first I was thinking of gluing the copper tubes directly to the wooden boards, but being copper, I figured that it might be hard to clean the copper that way, so I decided to add wooden pole bits in the center of each hole on the wooden panels, so that it gave me a snug fit and the copper poles wouldn't move or anything like that, and could be in fact completely removed for maintenance. And since my test tubes were lacking a little bit of height, I also took this opportunity to add some height to these tubes, making the wooden bits of about 3 centimeters tall so that they were above the base, and this is what it looks like. The last step before gluing everything together is to add tint to the center taller panel to add to that hierarchy and to make the design a bit more interesting. Finish everything with a wood oil or a wax, and then simply glue them together, ensuring again that the candles are evenly distributed along the whole piece. And here it is, your own modern build menorah slash centerpiece slash candle holder or crazy science beautiful test tube holder or whatever. As always, if you make these, please let me know. I would love some feedback of any of you who have ever tried to make any of my tutorials. If you think they're easy enough to follow, or if there's anything else that, I don't know, you want me to try on this channel, so, let me know. And that was it, everyone. As you can see, a very simple project, very cost efficient as well. And speaking of other things, I know I've promised you a sewing tutorial. I'm working on it. Here's the fabric. I'm just honestly terrified of starting this project. It's a very popular item, so I truly want to make it justice, but I'll promise that it'll be here in time for Christmas. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to check that out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!